Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd and welcome back to another episode of our Atlanta Hawks NBA 2K16 MyGM series. So, in the last episode, guys, we were going over how a lot of our players were actually starting to complain about playing time. So we had to go ahead and move a lot of these players. TJ Warren was the main problem, you guys. We traded for him earlier in the year. He was actually playing very well for us, but for whatever reason, he feels that he should be starting over LeBron James, and that's just simply not going to happen. So we do have to go ahead and move on from him. Thabo Sefolosha, the exact same thing. I am not playing you over LeBron James. He's mad over playing time. And then Kelly Oubre, I don't even know why he wants playing time, you guys. He's not that great in my opinion, but we're going to go ahead and move all of these players. So I asked you guys in the last video, who should I go after? I showed you guys some of the trade offers that we received, and many of you guys actually wanted us to go with Zach LaVine. So Zach LaVine, Gorgui Dieng, we're going to go ahead and see what we have to give up to get these two pieces. I think there was a couple of good deals, if I can remember correctly off the top of my mind, but we'll go ahead and look at this again. So Dennis Schroeder, that's not going to happen. Porzingis, that's not going to happen either. But then they got TJ Warren, Kyle Korver, and Mike Muscala, and I did not want to get rid of him. Let me go ahead and redo it, because sometimes if you do trade finder a couple times or leave and then come back, you get different offers than you had the first time. But basically, like this deal right here, this is definitely better than the first time. TJ Warren, Kyle Korver, Zach LaVine, Gorgui Dieng, and then we get a second round pick. So we're actually going to go ahead and do this. Now, the only bad thing about this deal, Zach LaVine is on a 1-year contract, just like they are, but he has a team option, which is great. Gorgui Dieng does not have a team option, so we're going to have to pay a little bit more money next year, but it's not that big of a problem to bring him back. So we're going to go ahead, make this deal. We do have to get rid of Kyle Korver, who I don't want to get rid of, but we had to make this deal happen. So we make this trade complete. I'm sure we have some type of press conference to actually do. So I am doing a live commentary here, so probably something to talk about. I'm not worried about the roster right now because I have more stuff to actually go ahead and do. But you have to go through this menu just so their morale and all that stuff doesn't go down. So trading away TJ Warren seems like a bad move by a GM that has lost the locker room. Should fans be worried? Absolutely not. We got rid of a player that didn't want to play for us. What is bad about that deal? Yeah, all players' morale went up, trust went up. I don't see how that was a bad move whatsoever, but I think we still have a couple other people that we need to move. So Sefolosha still needs to go, and Kelly Oubre still needs to go as well. So going back and looking at who else we could try to get, definitely didn't really know at first who I really wanted to go after at this point. But it's clear I think I need to go after a big man maybe, or I'm still not really sure who I need to go after. I'm thinking a big man probably be best for us to try to go after. But let's go ahead and put up those two guys and see what we can actually get back from them. And then from there, we can look at the rest of the players and kind of see what we want to do with this team in this direction right now. So waiting for the trades to actually pop up, and then we'll pretty much go from there, I believe. Alright guys, so we have a couple of offers here. Thabo Sefolosha for David Lee, that's not going to happen. Villanueva, Mo Williams, OJ Mayo, Kevin Sepperin, Trey Burke, but I have to get rid of a first round pick, and I definitely don't want to do that because we just got Zach LaVine, JJ Barea, DJ Augustine. Really not a lot of great people. Damari Carroll, but I'm not going to move Dennis Schroeder. Josh Smith is good, but I don't want to move a first round pick either. So a lot of these picks I actually don't want. So I'm going to go ahead and look around to see if we can move any other pieces or get any other players for these guys, because I want a big man, like I said earlier, but I don't know which big man to really go after. We can go after Willie Cauley-Stein, like we talked about in the last episode, and see what really happens, or see what we have to give up to try to get him. I'm not sure if they're going to ask for both Sefolosha or Kelly Oubre, but if they ask for just one, that's definitely a plus. Right here, I think this trade right here is actually not a bad move at all. Kelly Oubre, Mike Muscala, and then we're going to end up getting Ish Smith and Willie Cauley-Stein. I definitely think we're going to do this one. Let me look at his contract. He has 2 team options. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to accept this deal. Get us another big man. That will definitely help us out a lot. Now the only other player we have to move is Thabo Sefolosha. So we go ahead, move him once we get done handling this stuff right here. I'll go through the depth chart at the end. I'm not worried about changing it. I'm just going to trade some more players. So we'll go ahead and now try to trade Sefolosha who is also complaining on this team. And man, hopefully these new guys we have, hopefully they will be okay playing with the team, because we have a winning team, but we've been losing a lot of games because the morale has just been shot on a lot of these players. Like, really, they were really cancers in the locker room, essentially. So I'm looking at what I could trade Cephalosha for. Don't really know what I want back in return, in all honesty. So I'm just kind of basically trying to get rid of him, because there's really no point of keeping him on the team. So I'm for sure not going to hold on to him, but I want to get something back for him. Marcus Morris might not be bad, but he's not going to play, I don't think. Josh Smith wouldn't be bad either, but I definitely don't want to move that first pick, so there's no point of doing that. Steven Adams is not going to be bad either, but I don't know if I should give up Lamar Patterson for it either. So, oh man, definitely tough decision here, you guys. I don't know what I want to do with this trade. I'm not trading Kent Bazemore, so that one is clearly out of the question. And let's go ahead and pair Cephalosha with, I'm trying to think who, maybe it's pair him with the first round pick. See if we get any more interest from trying to trade Cephalosha. See, any more pieces can come that will benefit our team. And hopefully we can get some type of role play. We're really looking for role players or players to play with our second unit that can help out our second unit. But I don't want to definitely break the bank trying to do it. So Marcus Morris again keeps popping up, and I'm not trading 2 first round picks for Josh Smith. That's definitely not going to happen either. I wonder what else we can move for Josh Smith. Let's actually go straight to the Suns, and let's see what we can get straight up for Josh Smith, because the man's 31 years old. Don't want to move a first round for him. And what they're asking for is definitely ridiculous. So let's, never mind. Let's change that whole topic. And I guess at this point, we're just going to go ahead and dump Cephalosha. Honestly, just go ahead and dump him. Just get anything back, because right now he's clearly not going to help out the team. And there's no point of having him on the team since he's going to complain anyway. And that's something I really don't like about MyGM. The amount of complaining, I think, is absolutely ridiculous sometimes. Sometimes it's cool, but they complain a whole lot. Maybe Yogi Ferrell, who I like Yogi Ferrell. I don't know if I want to move Yogi Ferrell for Steven Adams. That's definitely a question. Shane Larkin, I don't need another point guard. I mean, I got 2 centers already. It's really not a lot that I need to do with this pick. Not with this pick, with Cephalosha to get back in return. Maybe I could go with Doug McDermott. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead, move Lamar Patterson, move Thabo Cephalosha, get Doug McDermott back in return. And that trade is done. So we'll go ahead and look at the actual depth chart first and see how we want to do this right away. So Dennis Schroeder at the starting point guard. Probably want to keep that for right now. I don't know. It's between him and Zach LaVine. I don't want to just insert Zach LaVine as a starter right away, because Dennis Schroeder has been holding it down. But we'll see. We'll see how this whole thing plays out. Kent Bazemore at the 2. No, let's put Devin Booker back at the starting 2 position. That's what I want to do for right now. So let's put, they have Devin Booker down to 13 minutes. LeBron James, yeah, obviously he's going to play at the 3. Porzingis at the 4. Horford at the 5. Zach LaVine at 6 man. That definitely suits the spot right there. And he has more time than Schroeder, so maybe that's probably the better way to go. Willie Cauley-Stein, we'll go ahead and leave him at 21 minutes a game. Corgi Dane, we'll go ahead and leave him there as well. So we got the big man. Our front court, I think, is very good. We'll go ahead and lower these minutes a little bit for Bazemore. No, let's keep Kent Bazemore at 23. But then how am I going to find time for Devin Booker? Or maybe this is a sign. Maybe this is a sign that I should start Kent Bazemore. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below, because I definitely look at that before I play the next game. Do you think I should start Kent Bazemore over Devin Booker? That is probably the question. So let's go ahead and keep it the way it was. Move Devin Booker back to the bench, and let's leave it like this for right now. So this is what we have for right now. You guys let me know in the comment section below, who do you think needs more minutes? Who do you think I should knock down in terms of minutes? And who should I start Kent Bazemore or Devin Booker. We'll go ahead and leave this video off right here. I've already been talking for about 10 minutes, so Kent Bazemore, Devin Booker, let me know in the comment section below who should I start between those two. And then the next video, we're actually going to be taking on the Miami Heat. So I definitely hope you guys like the trades. Also leave me feedback on those as well. That's all I got for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead, leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.